Hello and welcome. My name's Subsayan and this is your live stream for this evening. I will be building, well, three at least, three of the Myrmidon Destructor hosts. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy this live stream. Don't be shy, put in the comments below what you're working on. Hello Victor, how are you doing? Let me just... Hello Morgrim, hello again. I said I'd be live streaming tonight, so here I am. My keyboard isn't kind of working. Sorry about this. Ah, there we go. Hello Craig, how you doing? Just forgot something. Just need to switch that sign on. And the way I do this is just with like a power bank thing. So sorry about this, everyone. Should have switched it on before. It's one of these things that should be kept plugged in anyway. Should we go? Let's go red tonight. We had red the other night. Let's go red. Yeah, there we go. Oh, now we have to go through all the colours again. There we go. Right, so I think that's kind of in shot. Yeah, don't be shy. Put in the comments what you're working on tonight. I'll just be building three of these. I'm not going to be building all six. A bit too, a bit too much. We're kind of gonna see if we can plow on until 10 o'clock. We'll see how I feel, how I am. So yeah, we'll just go for it. So we'll set our three bases up. Move them to one side. I still need to build the final 8 Scutarii. But yeah, just the 8 Scutarii and these 6 Myrmidons, and then that's the Mechanicum done. And I hope to get all of that done, obviously, before, from 2 weeks from this Saturday, because I will be pre-ordering the glaive this Saturday, definitely. I don't think I'm going to get the Custodes. I don't want to get into like the politics and stuff of it, but as far as I'm concerned, they've made their bed and they can sleep in it. It's the fact that one of the articles didn't even mention anything about female Custodes, and then this pre-order article, nothing about female Custodes. And it's like, you made a specific article about it, and then all of your articles, they don't mention anything about it. So it's like, well, what? Yeah, it's that stance that I don't really care, but it's that stance of, oh, we'll make one article about it and then all the other articles, no mention. That's what I'm really just fatigued about it, really. So yeah, if they can't if they can't follow it through all the time, then yeah, I don't know what's going on. So anyway, let's crack on with these. These look to be pretty nice. I always like the look of the resin ones. They did look a bit aged, but yeah, I definitely would have picked up a Forge World resin army back in the day. But you know what I'm like, I had a few motorbikes and things, and they all cost money, so I didn't buy as much Warhammer as I probably could have, put it that way. I know that's a bit of a surprise, but yeah, these seem to be okay. I mean, I've just clipped out piece 6, which is doesn't look anything like. Oh, well, I guess it does actually. Yeah, I guess that is the right piece. And then you're putting these, all of those three kind of separate builds together. So we need number 7, which is quite an important piece. It's like a shoulder piece. I wonder if it is on this sprue. No, I don't think it is, you know. I think it's sneakily on this one. What does it even look like? Ah, so it does look like that. That piece there. Oh, it's right there. It's staring me right in the face. Sorry, I'm so unfamiliar with this kit. Then we've got 8 and 9. Then we've got 10 and 11. Yeah, it is good to see Yarrick back. Yeah, do I actually have Yarrick? I don't think I do have Yarrick actually. I've never owned him. But I think I will be picking up this mini because he does look very nice. God, this is like the smallest cable piece right here that I've got. Wow, and then you've got 12 and 13. So 12 is left side, 13 is right side. Got a 17, there's a 13. Yeah, I think we would get some Myrmidon Secutari or Secutors at some point. I don't think this is it. I don't think these Destructor Host is, you know, the end. I don't know for these. I think I will go for the hood rather than the like Mechanicum bald head kind of look. I think I will just go for the hoods for these. So that head can go to one side, and then you've got like a chest plate. Yeah, there's quite a lot of pieces to these. We also need 14. Yeah, this cable. We haven't even got to the weapons yet. Yeah, which there's a few more cables to go on. The shock charger and then the weapon itself. And the weapon, it has a few parts, yeah. This is quite an in-depth kit, really. You know, just to have one. I think there was another piece that I didn't pick up. Yeah, here it is, 3. 3 and 4. So those two go together, and then this piece goes with this. So yeah, I'll just clean these up, build him, and then pop him on the base. The bases look okay. No real issues with those. Cool. Right, let's crack on. You're trying to finish the Assault Intercessors, but you think you're going to skip build the Vulturax. Yeah, just build the Vulturax, it'll be fine. Hi Revan, how you doing? You're really interested in this kit, you're really tempted to buy it. Tombs, okay. Well, I'm going to try and get a review out to you on Wednesday. My plan is to build at least like 3 in this live stream. It could be possible. We're going to set a time for like 10 o'clock though, like, you know, just so that I can chill and sort of calm down and things. Yeah, I don't really want to be hobbying past 10 o'clock if I can help it. yeah, if I go quiet and things during the live stream, it's perfectly normal for me at the moment. So yeah. Yeah, they come in a set of 6. I know that the box shows 3, but there's yeah, you get 6 for the £47. So it's actually quite decent. They're on the Terminator bases. I mean, I wouldn't mind them coming out like with a set of 3, but for £30 or maybe 32. But yeah, to have them for 47 for 6 is actually, yeah. And I think you'd only need 6. I don't think you'd need much more. In terms of the unit size, I've got the book right next to me, and I'll tell you what the book says. Right, so the Myrmidons are right at the back, I think. You get, so it's a unit of 3 for 150 points, so it would be 300 points for your 6. Well, actually, it'd be less than that, because for 6 you can add up to 7, so you can have 10 in a unit. So that would be, and they're 45 points per model, so that'd be 90. That'd be 135. So it would be like 285 points. You do have to pay for the different weapons. I don't think you get the conversion beamers with them. Maybe I'm wrong in this, but it just looks like you're getting the Dartfire cannon or the irradiation engine, and no conversion, which is just disappointing. However, nothing's stopping you from saying, oh, this weapon is the conversion beamer. I reckon you could do that. I think the resin kits did have the actual conversion beamers as well. But they're pretty decent. You know, their movement is 6 inches. You've got ballistic skills of 4, and the Lord has got a 5. Strength 5, toughness 5, 4 wounds, 2 attacks, or the Lord's got 3. They've got 3 plus normal and 5 plus invulnerable. You know, they're quite survivable. And their weapons, well, I think I'd have to look at a different book. I don't think the weapons are in this book. I think I'd have to look in the Mechanicum book, which I don't own, so that's going to be interesting for me to find the rules for those weapons. Yeah, that's going to be a bit complicated, isn't it? I'm sure they're online somewhere. I can find the rules for them. But yeah, no, I don't have the Mechanicum 3rd edition book. I just refuse to get any of the 3rd edition books. And if I'm not going to get the new plastic Custodes, then I definitely won't be getting their book either. You think Henry Cavill will be, well, they'll probably give him a box set, won't they? At this point, I don't think he's going to be sat there at, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, ready to pre-order a box set. I think it will be, very easy for him to get a set. Am I going to get the Red Corsairs kit? No, I've got enough Chaos Armies, Emperor's Children, Word Bearers, World Eaters, Undivided with Abaddon, Death Guard. Yeah, I've got enough Chaos Armies. I don't need Red Corsairs as well. They look nice, but anything interesting compared to the old Scutarii unit? What do you mean by the old Scutarii unit? What do you mean? What, this kit? Yeah, this is true. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 6 is more than enough, probably. Sorry about that. Okay, I just need to clean these up a bit more. I won't be live streaming tomorrow, but I do hope to get you a review of these on Wednesday. It just means that I'm going to have to build the other 3 of these tomorrow at some point and make the review. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about like slimming down my collection anyway, tombs. So yeah, I'm trying to buy as little as possible at the moment. I mean, I will get the glaive and definitely the whirlwind and the falchion when they're all released. But I think at the moment I'm all right skipping the custodies. They're going to be around for a while, and when they come out as a general release, I might just pick up like the tank or one of the dreadnoughts. I've got quite a few of the dreadnoughts, and I'm not sure you'd be able to pose them in like amazing poses like this. This is the thing. I mean, I don't think that plastic kit you could get that level of posability. Is the Telemon coming out in plastic? Sorry, I can't remember seeing if it was. I don't think it is. I think the I can't remember. I honestly just can't remember. Yeah, I've already broken this kit down into a number of phases. So you've got the body and the legs phase. You have the arm weapons phase, and the cable phase, and that's it really. Like, I mean, yeah, the resin kit would have been so much quicker to put together and things, but oh well. Right, I think we're ready to put the first one. Oops, bit of a wobble there. Put the first one together. Have I considered to get another combat? What, just like another combat patrol? What, like the Mechanicum one? No, no. Unless that question's not aimed at me. Apologies if it's not aimed at me. I don't know about this. I think this goes in there. Kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah. Wow. That's refreshing. This glue is almost done, but I think this glue is the one that I said was almost done. And then I got a new set of glue, and I'm still ended up using this one. Okay, how does this? So that just goes into that hole. That's quite straightforward. So we put that in there. Ah, lovely. Oh, maybe not. A bit too keen there. Gently does it. And then 5 and 6 clip together quite neatly. Yeah, these are quite chunky old legs. Yep, so I'll put that together. And then we've got a leg. And then we can kind of put these together. But this one leg, or very thick leg, goes in first. I mean, it would help if I actually glued that on there. There we are. So the way they want you to do this is this way. So it just nestles in this alcove here. Like that. And then you can connect all these together. That's quite cool. Gives the impression that there's like, these legs are really thick and there's another leg there, but in reality there isn't. It's just an illusion. Yeah. We successfully navigated that. That looks like the next stage in the process is connecting this big power plant generator thing. Oh wow, that shot off at a distance, didn't it? Okay. So I think it looks like we just put that in there. Maybe use a bit of this. To put that in there. So we've got this really small cable that we need to connect. Looks super fiddly. You know I'm just going to end up dropping it, right? You know that this is this is the way. Yeah, you can already tell that this is going to be dropped. never to be found again. Yeah. Maybe we do it that way around. Okay, that's sorted itself out in the end, I think. But yeah, that's really, oh, that's a bit tricky, that piece. No, is it needed? I don't know. I don't know whether that piece was needed, but what is needed is this big old clock symbol thing. Likewise, the tassets. Put these tassets on. There's kind of markers where they go, and I would put them on. Like some things you can get away with, but yeah, these I'd advise you to put them on. Then we've got a thick cable. It's this thick cable right here, and it looks like it connects to. I don't really show where it does connect to, but I think it connects on there. Yeah. So we'll go with that. There we go. Oops. So yeah, we'll go with that. Seems to be okay. And then the head, yes. So I'm going for a hooded one. I might change my mind. Maybe the hooded ones are the Lords, and then the non-hooded are the. Well, that cable is a bit. Yeah, maybe the hooded heads are the Lords, and the Servitor type heads, the non-hooded, are the normal sort of Myrmidons. I don't know. What the hierarchy is there, but you've got a big old chest plate. And then that is your Myrmidon, sort of. We've still got 3 cables to put on, and then the shock charger. But I'm quite confident in putting him on his base now to give him a bit of stability. There we are. So yeah, he'll just pop on there like that. Yeah, looks quite decent. Quite a nice size. Have I got anything to compare them? Just, well, the new Scutarii, I guess. So they are, overall they're taller than the new Scutarii, so there is that. What I'll do is I'll just grab I might grab a drink in a sec. I'll build this one and then I'll just grab a little drink. My throat is pretty dry tonight. But I'm determined to give you content and live streams and things. So, oops, I'm going to ruin that book. I'm going to run over this book if I'm not careful. Yeah, it's a shame I can't tell you what the weapons do without Googling. I'm going to go pick up the older Mechanicum book and have a look, because the weapons might be in there. Older rules, of course, but I'll get an idea. I think I might go for the dark fire cannons. That's normally what I pick for the Castellax. So yeah, right, 18 and 19. There's an 18. And then there's a 19. And then a 21. And then you have a choice of 3 different servo scores. So you've got 20, 59 or 80. 20, 59, which I don't think I'm on here. All right. 59 or 80. There's 80. And 59 is there. So let's have a look at these. Well, we'll get the shock charger weapon off. 35 and 36. So that's these. 35 and 36. Come on. Reveal yourself. And then we need the arm, which is 37. Which apparently isn't on this sprue. I can feel it. It's somewhere around here. There it is. You need 38 and 39 as well, which I think is on here. And you need a 40. Yeah. 38, 39. No, not on there. Well, there's 39, so that goes the other side. And then 38 is here. There's that side. Okay, cool. So that's the shock charger, and then we've got to decide whether we want the dartfire cannon or the irradiation engine. We might as well get that weapon off the sprue as well. I'm just going to go grab that book. Hey Stig, how you doing? Nice to see you back again. Bear with. Okay. So I've gone into the library and I found the this bad boy, this Liber Mechanicum book, so we can have a look at the weapons, see, because they won't have changed that much. Well, yeah, I can predict that the weapons are probably worse than they were in in this edition, second edition. So let me have a little gander. Rarely used this book, if I'm honest. Rarely used it. Oh, where are the weapons again? Are they at the back? Power weapons. So we want the darkfire cannon. So that's a laser. Yeah, so it's a las weapon. So darkfire cannon, 36-inch range, strength 7, AP 2, heavy 2, blind, lance, gets hot. It's probably worse nowadays. And then the irradiation engine. Is that a rad weapon? It is. It's basically a flamer. So it's a template, strength 4. It is AP 3 though. I don't know whether it's AP 3 now. And it's torrent. It would be quite cool to have at least one irradiation engine, not going to lie. I'll just see if I can find the new rules for them, just on the internet. Bear with me, I'll just do this. I have to skip away from chat for a moment. Okay, so if I type in dark fire cannon rules. Let's see what it comes up with. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, Darkfire cannon rules. Horus Heresy 3. It just, well, it's 36-inch range. I can't really find the rules. Let's try that. Approximate. Well, it says 24 inches now. Strength 12, AP -3, damage D6 +2. Wahapedia, that might have it in. Let's try that. Yeah, okay. No, I don't want to do that. Right, let's type in Darkfire cannon. Here we go. Oh god. Myrmidon Destructor host, here we go. Oh, okay. No, I'm getting all kinds of ads and stuff now. Oh god. Right. Kind of give me the rules. Darkfire cannon. Right, so it's 36-inch range, 2 shots, strength 8, AP 2, damage 1, heavy D, suppressive 2. Okay, so it's still 36-inch range. The conversion beamer is, yeah, maximum range 30, strength 6, AP 3. So the Darkfire cannon has that strength of 8, which is quite nice. And it says suppressive 2. And the irradiation engine, it's not as good. It's apparently, it's a template poisoned panic 2, so it'll wound on 2+, but the AP is 5 apparently. Nah, I'm going for all Darkfire cannons. It's not worth it. Yeah, poisoned is nice, but nah, we're gonna go all Darkfire cannons. I'm not gonna risk it. And then of course when they bring out 4th edition, of course they'll change the rules again, won't they? So yeah. Okay, let's stick with the Darkfire cannons. They're a bit. There's more parts to build them, of course, but yeah. Let's go with the Darkfire cannon. That's like kind of a long way around deciding the weapon, isn't it? So you want 23, which is this piece. 24. The thing is, the Darkfire cannon, in my opinion, does look more like a flamer because it's got that shroud. But yeah. It's got this heat shield thing. Which, would you have that on Mechanicum? I don't know. Aren't they machines? Kind of still protect their circuitry and things maybe, but yeah, it just seems a bit odd. And then we've got 27, 28, and 29. So where does 27 go? Underneath, that goes on the bottom. And then, see, I don't know whether that's 28 now. And where's 29? What? Well, there's definitely 29. Yeah, so we'll pick this 29. That goes that side. I don't think it matters, but no, my luck. I get to build and it will matter. Okay, cool. That's that done. Sorted. Right, let's clean up these parts. Yeah, I will decide which one of these servitor heads, the servo skulls, I'll pick. Probably this one. Quite a few little complicated parts in it. Well, not complicated, but just fiddly parts. Cool. Better change that quality. There we go. Okay. So that's kind of all those done. Let's decide on this servo skull. Oh, that's quite a cool one. No, I'm going to go for this one. I'll go for this one. Yeah. Let's go back to the old cables. So yeah, now it's just a case of kind of buckaroo in a way. Just I'll be clearing up all these pieces and then just adding them onto the Myrmidon. You know, the foundation is complete, and now it's just adding all the little extra details. And the weapon isn't too bad either to clean up. So. Hope you're all well this evening. Please do put in the comments if you can what you're working on. You might not be working on anything. You might just be chilling this evening on a Monday evening. It's very odd to find me here on a Monday evening, but these Myrmidons arrived today, so I thought it was only right. They didn't arrive on Saturday, and that's fine. You know, I'm just happy that they arrived. Sometimes things don't happen the way you want on a Saturday, and you have to wait till Monday to get things done. That's happened before with new releases and things. I've actually new releases have been meant to come on a Saturday. They've been delayed until a Monday, and then I haven't been in because I've been at work or something on a Monday, and then I've actually had to go and pick them up first thing on a Tuesday morning. I've had that happen. Yeah, it's slightly annoying turn of events, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. You know, they could get lost. How about that? That'd be a bit of a nightmare. Reporting lost items. I've only had that happen to me like twice. And then I ordered some sneakers at the beginning of February, and they only just arrived. I want to say like Friday. They only just arrived Friday, so that's quite a long time, isn't it? But yeah, any of you picking up the Custodes next weekend? I'm not. All of that money's going towards that glaive, and I'm going to try and be building the glaive over the next couple of weeks as a project. Give myself a project for 2 weeks and build the resin glaive. So at least I can. Well, I'll give you the review of the resin glaive before the actual plastic one. How about that? And then I can compare them both in the review. But I'm definitely going to pre-order that glaive on Saturday. It's a bit strange them releasing 2 super popular releases, but I kind of understand their strategy. If people can't pick up the Custodes because they get sold out because of scalpers or whatever, then at least you've got, I say it like a backup £100 or something that you can spend, a backup model to buy. Yeah. Custodies aren't your kind of story. Still thinking about buying a Myrmidons. You will save some money and buy the new Archmagos. The Archmagos that was out, like, last year. Is that what you're thinking? Or is there another one coming out? I can't remember. Pretty sure there is a new one coming out, isn't there? So yeah, even though these are like £47, which is cheaper than the Voltarax, you do get 6, and I definitely think you're going to spend longer putting these together than that Voltarax. That Voltarax you could do within 2 hours. With these, I haven't even built one yet, and I'm not that far off from an hour. I mean, obviously I've been chatting and talking about the rules and things, but yeah, you catch my drift. Right, let's put the cables on. Oh, sorry, the dendrites or whatever they're called. Yeah, these look a bit fiddly to put in. We're going to go with the Tamiya. Tried and tested for thin fiddly bits. This is where it's a bit of a danger that it'll snap off. And that does look a bit odd with those dangling there. Now the way this cable goes on is like so. Ah, okay, I get it. This model is definitely a model that you want like a big table to work on, or you know, you don't want a fluffy carpet or anything to where you're building it, because it is yeah, there's some quite small pieces that you could. I'm actually getting a bit triggered here, so I might put this back on. I did have this on earlier. I don't know why I took it off. Oh yeah, because I went to get the other thing. The Archmagos lady that is still to be released for. Oh, okay. Thanks, Morgan. Thanks. Yeah, I can remember some kind of Mechanicus kind of mini going to be released or something, but yeah, it's in my mind somewhere. What's your plan for the upcoming review after this? I'm just going to review them, compare them with the other Mechanicum units, you know, from the new box set and the older kits. Might compare them to like a Terminator, like the Cataphractii, the new Cataphractii, possibly. And then Friday will be the Marshall. And then I think next week will be, well, this weekend should be the Tyranid Prime and the Viper. So I want to get those reviews out before I then finish off with the Voltarax and the box set. And then that kind of leads me nicely into the almost leads me into the glaive. There'll be a weekend when I won't have anything, but then the glaive will be the weekend after. So that week probably I'll be building, or I'll do the review of the glaive, you know, the resin one. That's where I'm heading at the moment with all of this as a plan. I don't even know how this connects. It's like when I think I've got it, that it's connected, it's not. Really an odd piece. Oh, almost had it there. No, I can't get that to connect. I wonder why. Unless it's actually this piece. Oh yeah, silly me, it's this piece, isn't it? But then that looks wider. Oh no, it is definitely this piece, my bad. Yeah, whoops. It definitely, yeah. I can see it now. I must have got those pieces swapped at some point. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Look, it just slides in. And that should connect into there somehow. Yep. Yeah, I would recommend you get some Tamiya for this kit, because otherwise you're going to have a bit of a mess on your hands. And that is how you build the shock charger. Just going to put the shock charger in now. While I do that, I might as well try and clean up this gap and the other gap. No, there is only one gap. Cool. Guess there's a gap up there. So yeah, this shock charger should just pop in there. That's fine. While we're here, we might as well pop this servo skull on this cable. This is quite a fiddly one, this kit, I'll tell you. I don't even know how that's going to connect. Oh. Helps if I put it on the right way. Super. I'll balls that up, so what I'll do, Very, very fragile. Oh, you've got to be so careful, so patient. It's okay, I can do patience. And I can do gentle. Like so. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. Right, let's build this Dartfire cannon then. So, this thing. They say to put this on first. So it should go on like that. And then you put the this on the barrel. And then you put these kind of appendage things on. These fins. And they go with the largest bit on the outside. Maybe we're just giving them a bit of encouragement. And then, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you build a Dartfire cannon. So, quite happy with the way that that's come out. And then literally just connect it onto, well, you need an actual arm first, so we'll get that. That's 22. And then you need the shoulder pauldrons as well, which is 34 and 40. So a fair number of pieces just for one Myrmidon, I have to say. I think I just took 34 off, didn't I? Yeah, I just took a 34 off. So we'll keep that to one side and we'll just move the 41. And I must go get a drink. And then 22 is the arm, which is there. Yeah, so quite a few pieces. You don't like AdMech units in general, but I do collect all those tech priests that put them around your knights. Just look cool no matter if they're 30k or 40k. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, they're probably performing ritual rites and yeah. I don't mind a lot of the Mechanica stuff. I really like the Mechanicum stuff. Like, the new Scutarii are alright. They're alright. You know. They're way bigger, aren't they, than the 40k stuff. Like, taller, faster. The 40k ones look quite shrunken, don't they? But these are Battle Pilgrims, the thinner versions, so thinner, taller versions. Okay. So let's put this arm in. I might try and glue all of this arm at once. It's a bit tricky, but hopefully you understand what I mean by that, like the joint and the direction it's going. And so what I mean is put this in and then glue the weapon itself, and hopefully it's got enough give to just kind of stay. I think that's okay. Not the best, but the problem is you put lots of other like tricky little parts on that you don't want to jeopardize those by forcibly pushing this. Yeah, I don't know what kind of language I'm using tonight, like forcibly and jeopardize. It's a bit, yeah. I think that's fine. I think that will stay. I think it will hang on. And let's put the pauldrons on. Not sure, not so sure about these pauldrons. They look a bit funky. I don't know if they actually go. Unless I've got them the wrong way around. I mean, we can swap them now, but I don't think it matters. No, I don't think it really matters. They just look a bit odd. Like they don't belong on the model. But hey, there you go. That's a Myrmidon. After, you know, an hour, over an hour. That's yeah, that took a fair bit. I think it's fine. Can't really put the weapon in that many poses. Well, the head, it would be nice to pose the head, because yeah, I always say like pose the model and things and then pose the head where the gun's firing or where it's not. I mean, you know, I think that's okay. I think it's a fine addition to the collection. Yeah. So yeah, that's got the Darkfire cannon. That's the first one done. We'll see where we get in the next hour and a half if I can build the other two. If I can't, I can't. I'll just build them tomorrow. But yeah, I did say that I'd be here until 10 o'clock tonight. So that's my cut-off point. So this was number 34, I think. So we'll just keep that to one side. And now we're on the second Myrmidon. So let me just go grab a drink. Right, bear with. It's good after an hour just to walk around a bit, and yeah. So I'll be right back. Okay. Oh. I am back, and apparently there's 16 of you, so hello. Oh, now there's 13 of you. Okay. Right, let's get cracking. Yeah, I needed that. That was, I needed a little walk around. Okay, right. Locked in. This one seems a bit different, like this next one. I think we use the new. Do we use a new one? No. No, we use this one. So 42. That's the only thing is that with these you're going to get 3 sets of twins, aren't you? That's the only thing about this. $43. So this cloak and torso is in a number of pieces. Then we've got like a cheeky little claw. 44. There it is. So this is very reminiscent of like 40k Mechanicus. These kind of feet. And then we've got a 47. With a 46, just like the other leg. There it is. And then you put them together. Yep, again, same old story. 48 is not on there. There it is though. And then we need 49 and 50. There it is. I guess that's 50, yeah, I think. And then we need the number 10 again. 51, 52. Not on here, it seems. 51. And 52. These are odd tassets. They've got a few things attached to them. Now, we've got 2 head options here, 53 or 54. You know what? I might just go all hooded for these. Yeah. I might just go all hooded. And then the next set probably do no hoods. Do I want to get the cables ready as well? Yeah, we can, why not? 56. We also need this 60. Got to be so careful clipping these cables off. $56, $57, $58. That's 58. That's also need 57, which is like this pincer claw. And then 56 is another, yeah, this one, that's quite cool. I like that one. All right, so that's that. And then again, you've got 3 options for the servitor heads. But I think you only get the 3 servitor heads with the 2 sprues. So I think I'm going to have to come back to these and pick one of these. You don't get like 9. So I think for this one, I'll just go for that. And I use this one for the last Myrmidon. Right, we won't clip the claw out or the guns out yet. We'll just leave them as they are. We'll work on them in a moment. I've just got to clean up these parts and put it together. So. Sorry, I'm just getting a bit sort of sidetracked with what pieces I've cleaned up and what I haven't. But yeah, I should be back on Saturday on another live stream with the building of the... well, I'll try and build the Tyrannid Prime and the Viper in one sitting. I can't see why both of those models won't reach me by the Saturday. So I look forward to giving you videos of those. And then if I can finish them, then it means I will be able to give you reviews that next week. Right, that's those done as well as I kind of had hoped. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see some Dark Mechanicum minis be released for Horus Heresy, especially as there have been some released for, Titanicus, Legions Imperialis. That would be a neat thing. Right. Okay, so let's connect that somehow. I think it goes on like that. It's really bizarre because it shows it like the other way that you'd think, unless that is the wrong. Yeah, it's probably the wrong one, isn't it? It's this one. My bad. Completely failed there. Yeah, it does go like that. Okay. Sorry, my mind is drifting again. Pull it back in to reality. So yeah, we'll connect that, and then it's this this piece in the leg or the foot or the claw, whatever you like to call it. So they want you to put this foot here. You'd think they'd all be kind of standardized, generalized, knowing how much Mechanicum like kind of order and, but these two are different. They're a fair bit different. I mean, they have a bit of a standardized look to them, but yeah, in all intents and purposes, there are differences with these. A little bit of a spillage going on here. Oh, now I really do have a spillage going on. Not good when the whole piece falls off. Oh, I think I cleaned this piece up. So then they want you to put this connected onto there. Okay, we can do this. You can do it. And then now is the time to connect the rear and the front together. What a time. Oh, definitely there's going to be a connection line here. Yeah, you know it. You know it. You know there'll be one there too. Good. So that's sort of done. Right, and then I can put this on the back, and I think I might just glue him to his base now. Why not? He looks ready to drop bombs. No, not really. But I think he can be placed on the base. Yeah, I decided I'm not going to build the third one tonight. There's just no way. I'll build this one. Yeah, we'll build this one and we'll call it a night, I think. But yeah, don't worry. The review will be out Wednesday. Should be able to make that promise to you all. Try and do it first thing in the morning. Release it. Hello Jennings, how are you doing? Yeah, this is really where you appreciate posable heads, I guess. Yeah. Oops. this chest plate on as well. Excellent, we're getting somewhere now. We've just got these cables to put on. And this pincer, and then of course the little servo skull. And then we'll build the claw. We might as well get the claw ready while that's kind of setting. Yeah, we can get the claw ready. After building, would you say they're worth buying? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I know I've been chatting and things, but we're not that far off 2 hours. So for me, they're taking about an hour each one. For you, they'll probably take 40 minutes, half an hour, 40 minutes. So yeah, that's a good few hours, at least for this set. Probably double the amount of time than the Voltarax. So yeah, you're getting your money's worth in terms of build. There's a lot of parts to these, and they are a bit finicky. Not in a terribly bad way. And also the rules are quite nice as well. They're quite nice, sturdy units, and it just gives you a different alternative to your typical Castellax. You know, I hope that's helped. But yeah, I will be explaining all that in their review. Where is the other arm? 61. That's 38. And then 40. This one. Yeah, the resin kit would have been so much easier, I have to say. There's just no doubt about that. The resin kit would be, yeah, just a few pieces, wouldn't it? But you know, I don't think they build that anymore. They make that anymore, so we've got this now. Right, and then they want you to go back and then, you know, go through the steps of building the Darkfire cannon. I'm not going to put the irradiation beamers on these whatsoever. Like, there's no way. They used to be AP3 in 2nd edition, and now they're like AP5 or something. So yeah, nah. A lot of weapons had a debuff in this edition. What big things actually had a buff though, if you think about it? Like, yeah. Maybe you could say Titans in terms of, like, you have to target each of their head or their arm, or, you know, maybe that counts as a buff, but it's a debuff for the whole game and how it slows the game down. Right, this sprue is kind of done. Like, done with this sprue. It's got one sprue left, and sort of one Myrmidon left. Look at it that way. And then I've still got another two sprues with the other 3. So I've got 27. See, this says 27, 27, 27, sort of. So I definitely think that this is 27. So that's on the bottom. And then you've specifically got, look, 29 here. So that's on its own. So that can be there. And then you've got 28, should be on its own there. Yeah. So there's no more like 20s. Well, there is. No, there's a 29 there. And I guess that's 28 and 27. Like that's 27, that's 28 for the last one. We might as well just get them ready because I'm not going to do any reviews and things on here until that happens. Until you know, until it's going to be these reviews. So we might as well put that at the bottom. We'll put 28. Oops, to the side, and then we'll whip off. See, there's a cable there which is 33. Anyway, don't get too distracted. Let's just take these weapons off. That's a good process just to take these weapons off this sprue so that they're not kind of there. I think 33 is to do with the, yeah, it is to do with the irradiation beamer. Sorry, irradiation engine. That's everything on that sprue. Completely done. Yeah, so I've still got another 2 sprues here, you know, so. So I'm just reading your comments. You're good. Last half hour at work, then home time. Never bought Mechanicum, but you like these models. Cool. I liked them when they were resin, you know. I really did. They were tempting me. The only resin Mechanicum I bought, well, other than like the Knights and things, was an Acaris Scoria, like the character. I don't think I picked up anything else. This was back in the day when they also had like bundles for Mechanicum armies. So that was quite nice. Yeah, then they stopped that. But yeah, I was very tempted to spend £200, £300 on like a resin Mechanicum army bundle back in the day. I mean, I could potentially take all of these pieces off and it should be fine. I should be okay, but because it's a new kit, I'm not going to. I'll just avoid doing that for a while. Oh, that's a piece that I didn't recognise. So there you go. Oh, I forgot to put on there. Yeah, I mean, the rest of these pieces are straightforward. Shouldn't really have any issues. Like, you know that that's the arm, you know that a couple of these are the legs and the power plant at the back. You know that some of them is the claw. You know that these are the 2 head options for the final one. Yeah, I think I'll put 3 in hoods and 3 without hoods. That's what I'm feeling. So it changes the look, because otherwise they are going to look like 3 sets of twins. So yeah, anyway, so we'll build that. Well, I'll build that one in my own time and the other 3. But let's just concentrate on this and finish this one at least. Yeah, I might get rid of this blade because it's becoming a bit blunt. I have used it for a fair few kits. Yeah, you definitely get your money's worth with this kit. I'll say that in the review. It's just odd that they put only 3 Myrmidons on the front of the box. I mean, obviously it says 6 miniatures, but yeah, they're. I think they should have put 6 on the box. Just my take on that. My voice is going as well. Can you hear it? It's because I've been talking a lot recently. I'm not used to it. Not used to talking as much as I have. Well. Right. So that's all of that. Let's clean this up then. Clean the arm up. Don't know whether this arm aims quite well. No, it doesn't. This one isn't an aiming arm. Kind of just chills at the back. You seriously thought, yeah, you're not going to be the only one, Jennings, and unfortunately, yeah, I think someone else in the comments earlier as well said you only get three, right? Yeah, I think this is the thing, right? They screwed up with that packaging. People think you only get 3, and I think you did only get, I think you got 3 in the resin kit. It was either 3 or like 5. I can't remember. It might have been 5, but it might have been 3. For some reason, I think it was 3, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, they screwed up. You do get 6, and they didn't put 6 on the box, which is, yeah, not quite like them. They normally do put all of the minis that you receive in the box. Seems like they're not really following Japan's strict advertising laws, are they? Because like for their food and things, they have to show like the actual size of the food at some point on the packaging, otherwise they get, yeah, done for it. I mean, it's a happy surprise if they show 3 on the box and then you open the box and you get 6, but still it should show what you get in the box. I mean, it shows it on the reverse, so I'll give them that. And it does say 6 on the front, but We're getting there, everyone. We're getting there, little by little. Yeah, I'm pleased I didn't say that I'd build all 6. God, I'd be here till tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's just the lack of poses really, and the options. This kit, that's where it's sort of let down. I really would have preferred a set of 3, but have the close combat ones as well. I want to call them the Secutari, but I might be completely wrong with that. Or the Secutors, or I don't know. There's something called that. Count servo schools as separate models, yeah. I mean, it said 6 on the reveal, but I had lost track of that by now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't blame you. You know, especially with their release schedule and lots of other things that they pump out. It's no wonder that you would lose track of how many you get in the box. Like in my head, when I think of them, like the box art, I just think of 3. I don't think of like 6. 6 is a odd number. Well, it's not an odd number, but you know what I mean. It's like an odd number to have in a unit. But then again, so is 8 for the the recent Cataphractii Terminators. That's a, and well, I say 16 for the Battle Pilgrims. Right, that's that kind of all cleared up. So let's glue this together. We'll start off with the claw, and this should be quicker because we're battle ready now. We're experienced in building this, so second time is always better, definitely. So we'll pop that on there. We'll pop the arm on. This glue is about to die. Oops, let's see what I mean. It's about to die. Yeah, you see, once you clean these claw parts up, it's not that bad. But again, like I said about posability and options, you you can't have these claws open at all. They're all closed, and you can't move their arm. The wrist. That has to be one pose. I'm missing some cables here. I need to. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, we need to put these on first. Oh, and these are tricky. The way that that is going to stay in there, I have no idea. It's got such a small attachment point. Basically going to be stuck on with a hope and a prayer. Same for that servitor, the servo score when it launches on. Oops. That can't be right, is it that way? Yes. Again, I've balls this up. Have I? I don't know. Yeah. That's better. Right, and then this should slap onto there, here. This is such like a crash course in, well, I don't know what it is a crash course in, but no. No. Can he save it? Can he save it? Oh, that's just like the worst thing that could have happened. I'll take that. I think that's fine. I think, yeah. If I don't play around with it too much, then it should be okay. So I think that's okay. That's fine. Right, let's put that arm in, and then let's build that weapon, and put the pauldrons on. So this arm, again, you can't. I mean, you can pose it to like that, but I'm just going to have it down. Like so, sort of moving forward. Yeah, let's put these on. And then I think put this on this way. And then that slaps on there. Yeah. And then just got to put these, I don't know what you call them. Not wings. Fins? I would probably call them fins. It'd help if you actually filed them down first. That's why you shouldn't file things when they're gluing, because they will come off. Yeah, why? Why? Okay, and then final fin to go in. This one. Right, that's in as well, so that's all good. So we just need to do the dual kind of arm thing as well. No worries, Revan, that's fine. Have a good one. I've been quiet too in this live stream, so yeah, don't. Thanks for your support, my friend. Slightly off topic. Have you tried Gundam? That's normally what Revan asks. That one. No, I haven't. No. Well, that's great that the Clippers do, but these are better. Like, definitely. Because some of the God Hand ones aren't, they're like specific for Gundam, whereas these, yeah, these are game changer, these ones for me. Absolutely brilliant. I think they're more expensive as well than the God Hands. Will you get Yarrick? You have the 2000 model for comparison, maybe even the Crabclaw one. No, I don't, actually, no. I don't have those models. I don't think I own Yarrick. I know that's hard to comprehend, but no, I don't think I actually own Yarrick. So it's he's gonna be a must-buy for me. Yeah. How exciting. How exciting indeed. But then at least he'll go with Gazgul, won't he? That Gazgul model's very good. Right, so this one's kind of moving forward. It's got his right shock charger first. He's got the Darkfire cannon to the left. All your single Myrmidons to the left. Yeah, so we'll just move. We're going to try and make sure that it doesn't interfere with that dendrite. What clippers do I use? I use the Tamiya ones. yeah, for plastic. They were quite expensive, I think. Most amount of money I've ever bought on clippers, but I got these, oh, I want to say, when I started proper live streaming with the phone, that was, I want to say like 2020? No, sorry, it was before then. Or was it? I've got a feeling it was like 2018, 2019, something like that. But yeah, I can't be too sure. I think I got them from Amazon. I could probably go on my Amazon later and tell you next time. You were poor as a student. Well, I worked when I was a student, so yeah. Anyway, that's another story, another life. That was a long time ago. Yeah, very long time ago. Anyway, so yeah, that's the second Myrmidon done, almost. Well, we've got to put the pauldrons on, sorry. Which do look a bit odd, I have to say. These pauldrons do look a bit... I'm not completely sold on them. I understand, and I like the aesthetics of the, you know, like layered plates. Maybe it's going to be different when they're painted, but anyway, that's the other Myrmidon. Quite big, quite chunky. Yeah, I like them so far. I think a third one would look brilliant. They can be very finicky though. So we've just got to build the third one, and this third one pose is probably the best pose. Yeah, probably the best pose. So I'm going to enjoy that. But yeah, I'm going dark fire cannons on all of them, just because 36-inch range, high strength, I think strength 8, decent AP. The irradiation engines are flamers. They used to be AP3, so they used to just melt Space Marines in like a flame template. But now, no, according to the new rules from Wahapedia that I had a little sneaky look at, no, they've been made worse to like AP5 or something. So yeah, tomorrow I won't be back, but I'll be building the other 4, and then I'll be reviewing these tomorrow, ready for Wednesday, and that's when their review will be. Friday will be the Marshall review. Saturday, hopefully, I'll get the Prime and the Tyranid Prime with the Lash Whip and the Viper. So you'll get unboxings on Saturday, Sunday, and you'll get the news and pre-order video on the Saturday as normal. And then I think I want to do the reviews of the Prime and the Viper for Monday, Wednesday next week, if I can. Like if I build them both in the live stream on Saturday, then I'll do the reviews on the Sunday, and then yeah, they'll be next week. And then it won't be that long before we get the glaive. I'll try and give you a review of the glaive in resin, and then a review of the glaive in plastic, kind of sort of back to back, to give you a comparison. So yeah, I wanted to live stream. I set out live stream if I pick these up today, and I did. So sorry that the live stream is quite short, but you know, I have been live streaming for 2 hours now. Yeah, I probably could push out the last one in the sort of 40 minutes, but yeah, I'm happy that I was able to be with you guys this evening, and I'll speak to you on the next one. Thanks so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.